Morning. Stan here from Let's Clean It here in Delaware, and figure I'd give you a little walk around of my trailer. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Like I said earlier, good morning. This is Stan from Let's Clean It here in Delaware, and I just figure I'd give a little walk around of my setup that I use on a daily basis. So what we have here is like a 6'5", 7 foot by 12 open trailer. I've had this since probably 2004, and this thing has morphed into what you see here today. I've had this buffer tank here for many years. I've also had this 25-gallon tank here for many years, and putting it to use. This is what I hold my SH in, and like I said, the buffer tank is just holds water. I have this long pressure washer boom that I really don't use unless I'm doing oxidation removal to reach those high areas on 2 stories. I have this extendable handle here, brush, to get to the gutters, to add any type of gutter brightening if I need to, or hit any high spots that I need to hit. I have a little giant 26-foot ladder. I use that quite a bit sometimes. I have a Echo backpack blower that I've used for years. It helps clean off water off patios or driveways, sidewalks that are pulling up. Sorry about my finger there. It's been great. Got my gas cans and 2-stroke oil. Got a Rubbermaid tote here to hold all my pump up sprayers. They're actually labeled what goes in it. I have a little chamois dust mop to clean the droplets off porch roofs. I actually have a bar here to attach to my ladder to keep it out away from the house. I also have a surface cleaner mounted up here to save for space. It's 18 inches, and I have a Whisper Wash Maxima 36 that I use with both of these pressure washers combined together. You can use it on one, but it don't really give a deep clean. It'll definitely get a lot of dirt up, but that pressure washer over there is a 4.7 gallon, and this is a 4 gallon per minute. So together they will be producing about 8.5. So it's plenty to sit here and work Respucia here. I did give a little paint job recently to my trailer, just to treat it a little bit, put some reflective stickers on there. You probably saw that's a Honda engine, and this is a Bridge Stratton. I usually use this one all the time. One for more gallons per minute, and also a larger gas tank. I had just added this yesterday in preparation to other things coming. I've read that it's good to get your unloader off your pump because it's where it is doing all that jarring on the trigger, off the trigger type thing. So I have this block here, unloader block mounted to the trailer. We have our return going to the buffer tank. I think I'm going to install it on this side. These hoses are just something that I had extra. I have shorter hoses coming, so all this will be cleaner. Just wanted to start making a documentation on how this trailer has evolved. Safety cone, extra water hose, have a Flow Pro. Basically I put that together myself with the remote control. It comes up to the light telling me when the light or the chemical is on. I have nozzle set up, and this has approximately 200 feet of hose. This 5-gallon jug, I use it mainly for roof washes, so I can keep track of how many gallons of roof wash that I use, and also different levels of soap additive, because I don't want to add the soap to my main tank. We have a blend manifold here from Soft Wash Depot. I think I'm going to upgrade this to a clear acrylic one, so I can actually see if there's any type of bubbles, air leaks in there. Running a Everflow 7 gallons per minute electric pump. And there's my battery box that controls anything that needs electric. I have my breaker here. I usually kick that off so I'm able to charge. I don't want anything going anywhere while I'm charging. On and off for this, because I had one of those little toggle switches and it let me down. The alligator clips for the battery spring broke, which led me to do all of this for a more precise connection. Connections are soldered and also shrink taped. As you can see back here on my Flow Pro, I have a downstream injector there, and I usually run a 1.8 orifice, and I control the intensity with this Pentar valve. Got some stainless steel hookups because the plastic one, for some odd reason, it just broke off. So got that taken care of. Some of you might be thinking, why do I have weed eater racks on here? I also do paver cleaning and sealing. This allows me to get an edge on whatever I am cleaning or sealing, so I don't have grass hanging over the edges, and leaves a nice crisp line. I got about 250 feet of this Flexzilla hose. As you can see, I got quick disconnects. I don't run anything through the reels, that way nothing gets corroded. It's a little extra step, but it works. Toolbox with many different connections, many different tools. You think you have enough space, but you never end up having enough space. water hose. This is, I think it's 5/8. It might be 3/4, but I went with an orange because it helps people not trip over it. I usually add this cone on the sidewalk or anywhere where this hose and my pressure washer hose is coming across, just so people do not trip on the hose or anything like that. Also, many O-rings. Definitely go through some O-rings. Make sure you have a lot. So you might be looking at this toolbox, be saying, oh Lord. Well, I had this on the bottom because I have all my chems with me, with remote control, nozzles. I got, tape, extra hose, some essential oils, a starting fluid, all kind of stuff. Well, it filled up quick, so I need to add another one, and this is why I have this one down here, which also I thought I had enough room, and it filled up awfully quick. This is extra stuff that I don't use all the time. Another surface cleaner, another water broom, some extra SH, some extra tools in there. This might go on that once I reconfigure my trailer at a later date. I already have things in my mind working, but I do not want to do too much because I'm thinking on purchasing a different trailer. This is my soft wash wand here. Got myself a vise from Harbor Freight, which has been a great addition. Also, I use a Harbor Freight gun. Some people will shame because it's Harbor Freight, but this does supposedly handle 5,000 psi and 10.5 gallons per minute. But the reason is this locking trigger. Instead of squeezing the trigger all day, you can lock it, especially when you're doing some deck washes or your arm gets tired holding it up, hitting those large spots, or down low. You can just lock the trigger, give your hand a rest. For me, it works out really well. I have had some issues with some seals on the inside, but you pull that apart and reseal it and you're good to go. You have to maintain everything. For right now, I think that's basically all I have. I lock up everything. I don't know if you've noticed. Got a lock here. I try to make things difficult. I have a actual gun lock on that because, of course, if you're in somewhere, a thief always tries to find a way to take your stuff. So make it a little bit harder for them than just walking past and lifting it off your trailer. Yes, my blower is not locked up. My rack is messed up. I need to get it welded, but soon, hopefully, it will be back. I may just mount it here on this corner. We'll see how everything goes. But for right now, this is my setup. Oh, I forgot to show you. I have drop sticks on both to go into this SH tank. If I find a place that will deliver, or a place where I can buy bulk SH where they'll fill up my drums or tanks or whatever, I'll probably increase the size of this tank here. But this trailer has been working great for me. I do have 11 ply tires on here, so you're able to pump up these tires to 80 psi, but they're probably around 70. Helps with holding the weight. Don't cheap out on your tires. So this is what we got. Thanks for watching. This has been Stan from Let's Clean It here in Delaware. We're definitely equipped to handle all kind of cleaning solutions. So give us a call. Be happy to take care of you. House washes, restaurants, concrete cleaning, pool concrete cleaning, do some paver cleaning and sealing, whatever you need. Just call and ask. If you got rust issues on your fence and house from irrigation, sidewalk, give us a call. Take care of you. All right, you have yourself a great day.